Let me ask you something. You wake up, you check your phone, you scroll through highlights of other people's lives. You go to work, you come home, you watch something, eat something, maybe talk to someone, and then you do it all again tomorrow. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you feel it, this quiet, nagging feeling that something is missing. Like you're doing everything right, but something still feels off. Like you're busy all the time, but not actually living. You're not broken. You're not depressed. You're not ungrateful. You're just experiencing something millions of people feel every single day, and almost nobody talks about it. Here's what's actually going on. We were promised that more would feel like enough. More money, more convenience, more options, more entertainment, more connection, and we got all of it. You can order dinner without talking to a single person. You can watch 50,000 hours of content without ever leaving your couch. You can have 800 friends and still feel completely alone on a Tuesday night. We got more of everything, and somehow ended up with less of what actually matters. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. It basically means this. Every time you get something new, a raise, a new apartment, a new relationship, your happiness spikes for a little while, and then it returns right back to baseline. You adapt, the new thing becomes the normal thing, and then you need the next thing to feel the same buzz again. So you keep running, but the treadmill never stops. Here's the part that really gets people. We have more comfort than any generation in human history. We don't have to hunt for food. We don't have to worry about wolves. We have heating, air conditioning, same-day delivery, and a device in our pocket that can answer almost any question we've ever had. And yet, rates of anxiety, loneliness, and depression are higher than ever. Why? Because the human brain wasn't built for comfort. It was built for challenge, for meaning, for connection. For thousands of years, survival required effort. You had to work with other people. You had to solve real problems. Your actions had visible, immediate consequences. You were part of something bigger than yourself, a tribe, a community, a shared story. Now, you can technically live a full life without ever genuinely needing another person, and that's the trap. We optimized for convenience, and convenience quietly removed the friction that used to give life its texture. There's another piece to this that almost no one talks about. It's called the comparison spiral, and social media turned it into a 24/7 experience. Here's how it works. Humans are wired to compare themselves to the people around them. Now you're comparing yourself to a curated highlight reel of 7 billion people every single day. Someone's always on a better vacation. Someone's body looks better. Someone's business is growing faster. Someone's relationship looks more romantic. And the worst part? You know it's not real. You know people only post the good stuff, but your brain doesn't care. So what do you actually do about it? Here's where most content stops at. Put your phone down more and calls it a day. But it goes deeper than that. The research is pretty clear on what actually fills the emptiness. It's effort, it's struggle, it's doing hard things on purpose, meaning, not happiness, not comfort, meaning. You can't scroll your way into meaning. You can't convenience shop your way into a life that feels full. The emptiness you feel isn't a malfunction, it's a signal. It's your brain saying, wait, you were built for more than this. Not more stuff, more depth, more friction, more real. The people who seem to have figured this out, they're not the ones with the most optimized lives. They're the ones who kept something hard in their life on purpose. They said yes to inconvenience, and that inconvenience gave them something no algorithm can replicate. A reason to get up in the morning that's actually theirs. Modern life is incredible in a lot of ways, and it's also quietly engineered to keep you distracted, comparing, and consuming. The emptiness isn't an accident. It's a byproduct, but you can opt out, not fully. Nobody's going off the grid, but you can make small, intentional choices to reintroduce meaning, to pick up the hard thing, to call the person instead of texting, to put the phone down, because your actual life is happening right in front of you. The feeling you've been chasing, it's not on the other side of the next scroll, it's on the other side of something real. If this one hit different, drop it in the comments. What's one thing in your life that actually makes you feel alive? I genuinely want to know.